What is up, friends? It's me, your boy Eric, and welcome back to my channel. This is an update video of my first 5,000 kilometers ownership of my 2021 Ford Bronco Sport Badlands. So first of all, 90% of my 5,000 kilometers has mainly been highway driving. I haven't gone off-roading yet, hopefully in the spring. And why would you take this to the track? So I don't know. I don't even know why I brought it up. So I'm going to start with the bad news. At 4,300 kilometers, my windshield took a hit. So 700 kilometers later, I have a 10-inch crack at my passenger side. So there's that. On my research, apparently the windshields are actually thin out of Ford. Well, you know, to compensate with the weight reduction that affects the gas mileage and whatnot. And but still, you know, it's kind of disappointing that I already have a crack on my windshield at 5,000 kilometers. And I asked a quote from Ford, and they said it's around $1,000 replacement. And thank God I have insurance for that. So yeah, I mean, I'll just have to wait for spring to get it replaced so that I don't, you know, do the same mistake all over again. Anyway, daily driving this Bronco Sport Badlands has been absolutely fun. I mean, it kind of feels like a truck coming from, you know, the driver standpoint. You can see the hood lines very prominently, looks very aggressive. So with the 1-inch lift that came out of the factory with the Badlands, there's a very noticeable body roll when you're turning. So, I mean, come on, an additional 1-inch clearance with the Bronco Sports, that's pretty good. It's pretty good, not gonna lie. I found the lane keeping system to be mostly annoying. You can turn it off on the tip of the turn signal lever. Auto hold is really convenient for me on highway driving, so I can relax my foot while holding the vehicle on brake. For me, I like the auto start stop because I'm cautious with my fuel economy. So with a 2-liter EcoBoost, this thing packs a lot of power for this size. Okay, I mean, you get like 250-ish horsepower. I don't know the exact number. It gives so much fun just ripping through the highway. You know, there's a lot of highway passing power, and it's so much fun when you just send it from a stop, you know? Like, come on, if you know, you know. So the best MPG that I've gotten so far was 25 MPG with Shell 87 octane. Ford recommends 91 or 93 for optimal horsepower and fuel efficiency. I haven't done the math yet if it's actually feasible to run 91 or 93 versus 87 for daily driving. I don't know. And then there's the GOAT modes, which is basically the drive modes or terrain management system of the Bronco Sport. You know, it just adds more fun into the driving experience. There's so much to talk about the GOAT modes, really. So if you're interested in that, you know, go down there, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell while you're at it, because I'm gonna be making a video about that, because it's kind of substantial, like how it actually works in the system. Moving on. So one thing that people are not using or, you know, are not aware of is the Ford Pass app. And I've been using this religiously, especially when I don't have the key with me. I just use my phone, and I use this app to set up a schedule so that the car warms up for me before I leave for work. And that's really handy, you know? Well, you can actually earn and then redeem points for, you know, your next Ford or accessories and whatnot. So interior wise, seats are okay. They look nice. They're not as, you know, bolstered as I want them to be. And it feels like they're not entirely fitted into the seat. It's like, if you look at the center part of the seat, it just kind of like bubbles out. Like, why is it not fitted? And not gonna lie, seat warmers. These are the fastest and ridiculously hottest seat warmers I've ever had in my life. It's really handy for those cold winter, you know, days. So there's a lot of soft touch points inside. It's kind of ridiculous, and I'm kind of into it. I love it. Like, it's not just like a bunch of cheap plastics. There's actually soft touch points. And when you're cruising in the highway, you want to put your arm on the armrest, but I have a little problem with it. It's not as soft or cushy as I wanted it to be. So that's kind of like a for me. So this Bronco Sport has the Badlands or premium package. So it gets the Bang & Olufsen audio system, which is 10 speakers in a sub. You know, at first I was like so excited, and I could definitely hear the difference, but as the days go by, I'm just kind of, my ears get used to it, so it's just kind of mad at this point. It gets a heated steering wheel, which is very nice, again, convenient for the winter days. So the wireless charging pad works for me. I have a Google Pixel 6 here, not the Pro one, and I have the Incipio Duo case, so you know it would not interfere with the wireless charging devices out there. And yeah, it works seamlessly for me. I don't know about others. I've heard things that it's not working properly because it cuts in and out. I don't know if that's just me or them. Maybe it's just the phone. So I even bought a right-angled coiled USB-C cable so that I can use the Android Auto and wouldn't be that messy in my cubby, and I can utilize the nav. Well, I didn't opt in for the Ford Copilot 360 Plus that gets the voice-activated nav, the lane centering, the adaptive cruise control with stop and go, you know, evasive steering. No, I didn't get that. I mean, Ford Copilot 360 Plus is nice, but for me, I mean, it feels like it takes away the driving engagement, you know? As much as possible, I want to be engaged with the vehicle. So one thing that I paid for and I don't even use, the powered moonroof. I don't even know why. I mean, sure, it looks nice. You know, it's probably nicer when it's on spring or summer, but I haven't used it. It's probably the biggest moonroof I've ever had in my life. I had a moonroof on my Crosstrek and on my Lancer. Those were like pretty small, but this one, huge. And one thing that I found really annoying when daily driving with a lone item on your cargo space is that when you're turning, it'll just swish swash, like it'll just go crazy out here. Sure, it's nice, it's rugged, it's very easy to clean, you know, it protects the interior, but it's not as rubberized as we want it to be. It's more like a plastic. But I definitely approve the sleeping space in the back for being 5'5" with a lot of headroom. So overall, I'm really happy with my Ford Bronco Sport Badlands. Just really unfortunate that I took a hit on my windshield, but you know, life is life, you just gotta move on. And I can't wait for, you know, winter to be over so I can bring it to the mountains again, you know, like last year with my Crosstrek. If you've seen it, I mean, if you haven't seen it, it's right over here. Go ahead, feel free to watch it. It's kind of meh, you know. I did mention that I wanted a Ford Bronco Sport, and here we are, manifested it, baby. Anyways, if you like this video, go ahead, hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It would mean so much to me, and I'll see you on the next video. Take it easy, folks.